Why? Look you now. How unworthy a thing you would make of me. You would play upon me. You would seem to know my stops. You would pluck out the heart of my mystery. You would sound me from my lowest note to the top of my compass. Splat, do you think I am easier to be played on than a pipe?
Hamlet, right?
Right.
How come you always learn boys' parts?
Because they've got all the best lines. You know what women do in plays. Fall in love, get seduced, commit suicide, and listen to men say all the best lines. I can't think of going.
I would have been the first one in my family to get a master's.
You're really gonna cut hair?
Side by side with my daddy.
How come you won't stake it?
He hasn't got it.
I thought all barbers were rich.
Stylists are rich. Barbers cut hair in Honeywood, Montana. Invite me to the wedding, will you?
Cross my heart.
What's it going to be like?
The best you can get for under $100.
Day-old cake.
Double pop-top ceremony. Yikes.
Sit down. Scared me to death. You're white as a sheet.
Sit down.
Shut up. Nice talk.
Your mother didn't tell you not to interrupt a conversation?
Found a wallet.
Yeah?
So?
In the dorm parking lot. What's to be so hyped up about?
We got a new year left.
Over there.
It was raped by my car. Raped by it. God meant for us to have this wallet. This wallet belongs to Teddy Leonard.
Who?
That little pipsqueak guy? The one who stands around the Pico's by himself reading Alfred North Whitehead, so you'll know he's serious.
From Joni's class?
About this high. If you held him up to the light, he'd be transparent.
The one she went out with after that time. Splurged her to a $100 French dinner and then drug her to some documentary film on laser technology.
Right.
Too shy to talk?
That's the one.
So?
Read this.
No damn kidding.
So tell me,
Read it.
this can't be right. The kid dresses like a Republican president. I mean, he's okay, but just kind of a...
His daddy invented frozen orange juice.
This Nevish is an only child and the heir to $2 billion.
Well, good for him. Maybe he'll be able to get a date.
We're the only ones who know.
Listen, his secret is safe with me. Don't start the beer, okay? I have to study.
Any one of us could have him.
I'd be afraid to get cut by his braces.
I'm not kidding.
Kidding? Kidding? What is this? A movie about 1940s chorus girls?
Don't think about it. Don't put a label on it. Think about it.
So you're serious?
Serious. The will's probably in probate. That means in about 13 months, he has $2 billion. Have you guys ever watched him? Always alone and doing what?
You're in a thesis on this guy?
What does he do all the time? All the time.
Wears herringbone sports coats?
Stares at women. The kid's sexually desperate. He's 20 years old and has been too shy all his life. 100 to 1, he's going to be in touch with one. And worse than that, he wants one imponderable thing. He wants to be loved for himself. If anyone finds out he's rich, it will never, never, ever happen. He wants to be loved for the Nevish he is.
Okay, so take him.
I don't need him. I'm going to be a pediatric allergist, remember? A doctor. People will be marrying me for money. Plus, I have a trust fund. Plus, I have doting parents, and plus, I drive a Corvette.
Congratulations, you just won our Let Them Eat Cake Award. Have another beer.
I'm giving him to you. Me, the goose who lays golden eggs, savvy? Blink your eyes twice if you catch my drift. This is one of those things that can change your life. We invite him over. We're nice to him. He asks you out. You go. He asks again, you go. Take it slow. Maybe in about 2 months, do some heavy petting. Instant marriage proposal.
Yuck, Rose, yuck.
Deepest India, I mean, listen, if he dies, do I have to throw myself over his funeral pyre?
Thousands of millions. Unimaginable bucks. Stack it in 10 so it would fill the Astrodome. The interest income alone would be over, who knows? You want to be an actress? Produce a film? Hire Robert Redford. You want to be a barber? Hire hundreds. What about that law school you can't pay for? What about Harvard? Buy a house in Cambridge. Live in health. Vacation in Tibet. Fly me in twice a year for tea for Tet Force? Dearest feminists, we're talking billions.
I didn't know you were a schizophrenic. Paranoid schizophrenic. I think you were a divorced salesman.
You don't have your price.
What a yucky thing to say.
You don't have your price?
I'm engaged, not so.
Dump him.
Is this a joke or what?
Call it off.
I'm in love.
You were in love last year.
That was different.
6 times.
Okay, 6 times.
Plus, 3 weeks ago, you went out with somebody else.
For coffee.
Coffee. Right. Your first marriage shouldn't last more than 2 years, Margaret. It should be put in a natural history museum.
Easy.
You take him.
I'm afraid I'm not that cynical.
You want to end up in Plentywood?
I won't.
You don't have a dime, Kirsten. Your parents don't have a dime. You rode those scholarships till they gave out. You're going to end up being a $1.25 barber.
It's a little late in the century to become a courtesan.
It's a little late in the century to become a barber.
Knock it off.
Take him. Get a divorce in 2 years. Settle for practically nothing. $60 million in the house. Be anything. Go anywhere. Marry anybody. Oh, my God. Don't tell him you're too damn dumb to figure this out.
Did you look at him in the morning?
In the morning, everyone looks terrible.
What about him? What about his feelings?
He'll love it. Look at it in the face. When it's over, he'll kiss you goodbye and buy a shirt and stone.
You really are a monster.
I'm not kidding, ladies. We are born in America. We are middle class, down to our anklets at Attabees. And we started learning this stuff with our Barbie dolls. Don't give me any of this traditional role stuff. You don't think guys would do this if you had these bucks? And if you don't, somebody else will. They'll line up from here to Nome, Alaska. And what is your responsibility to yourselves? Our responsibility is to our potential. 50% of American marriages end in divorce anyway. And do you guys know what the chief human cause is? Financial problems. No kidding. And you're doing him a disservice? He's hiding away out there. He sits alone with his back to the cafeteria wall drinking black coffee, wishing he wasn't alone. And you guys aren't hiding cases or anything. You can't tell a book by its cover. He's bright. He's a gentleman. Joni says he practically threw himself over puddles so she wouldn't get wet. I grant you, he's a little short, shy, and a little myopic, but he is a man among men. What he can do for you, Superman can't. And by way of comparison, how hot is anything else we've got mixed up with? Your fiancé, Margaret? How many dawns and Bloody Marys have we shared while you agonized? I will. I can't. I love him. I don't. We don't have the same interests. He's cute. Prince Charles hasn't shown up yet. Your carriage waits out. No. Don't push, don't shove. I got a way to sell this. I got a quarter. You guys haul it.
I can't believe I'm doing this. How can I do this?
Bet it or regret it.
Tails.